Yo, what's going on guys? Nellick here, hope you're all having a good day. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some really cool pictures that I recently found on Reddit, revealing all the game modes, the maps, and even the features in the full version of Call of Duty World War II. Now this stuff is not on the beta, this stuff has not been shown anywhere else on the internet, so this is the very first time that you'll be seeing it. And I also want to go ahead and say that Uplink is returning. It's not called Uplink, but we're going to talk about that later on in the video. So make sure you stick around because we're going to start off small and then work our way up to the big stuff. Alright, so first things first, we're going to look at the brand new menu screen. This includes Find Game, Create a Class, and then we have Create a Soldier. Now I actually have a picture to show you guys for Create a Soldier. So looking at that, we have customization, player card. We can also look at our player card right here. You got emblems and calling cards. We all know what a player card is. You just unlock things throughout the game, then you can show it off on your character. Then we have challenges. Challenges are obviously things like getting 250 headshots with your weapon. You'll get XP for completing it, and you also might be working towards a camo for that weapon. Then we have combat record. Looking inside of combat record, we have career, game modes, weapons, exo launcher. Let me repeat that, exo launcher. If you guys aren't clicking on, let me read out what an exo launcher is for you guys. From the Call of Duty wiki itself, the exo launcher is an exo ability in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. It is a wrist-mounted launcher that can shoot various grenades. It is only used in multiplayer, exo survival, and exo zombies, since in the campaign, hand grenades are used instead. Why the hell is there an exo launcher within Call of Duty World War II? That is the real question right here. Maybe it's going to be a part of Uplink, maybe it's going to be a part of some secret zombies Easter egg. Who the hell knows? Hopefully it just doesn't ruin the game in any type of way, but I'm really interested and want to know why the hell that says exo launcher within the combat record. But moving on, we got score streaks. Obviously you've seen some score streaks used in gameplay all over the internet. And then medals. We're going to receive medals every time we get like a double kill or something within multiplayer. So all the normal stuff that we've seen in previous CODs before, but that exo launcher, it has me worried, but it has me excited at the same time. And then we have rank play summary, so that's just going to show you like how well you've done in rank play. The leaderboards, that's also going to show you how well you're doing within certain categories on multiplayer. So if you want to pair up with your friends and then battle it out against other clans, feel free to do so. Prestige, obviously when you get to max level, you prestige, you go on to the next prestige. So yeah, pretty simple. And then your COD account, you link your COD account up, syncs everything with your COD account. Pretty straightforward. Going down the list, we have the Armory, so that's like where you can store weapons and all your different types of armor and stuff. Not really sure exactly what it will hold, but that's really pretty much the definition of an armory. Then we have custom match, so you can go ahead and make custom matches with your friends on any map, set up like quick scoping 1v1s or something like that. Then we have game battles. This is going to excite a lot of people. So it looks like game battles is actually going to be out when it is released on November 3rd or 4th, whenever it is. So that is a really cool feature. If you guys have never done game battles, it's pretty much just like a bigger competition than like the rank play. So if you actually want to play for money, or if you want to try and get your team up in the leaderboards, like that is pretty much like the basic starting point to get into professional gaming. So it's really cool that they've included that, and it's a feature that's going to be within the full game on release. Just really excited to see that there, and it provides a lot of opportunity and accessibility for players that might have never done it before. And then for the last category, we have store, and that's just going to have whatever, like buy the game for $100 or whatever, and then all the DLC that comes out in the future. So that's the main menu. That's the basic stuff I wanted to show you guys. A few cool things within it, but yeah, that's the basic stuff. Now it's time to show you guys all the maps that are going to be out of the game. Now it looks like there's going to be a total of 10 maps on the release, so there's not really that many maps, to be honest. I was expecting maybe like 12 to 14, maybe more. And I also think one of those 10 maps are a like pre-order or DLC only type thing, so you have to pre-order the game to get it. So for everyone else with the normal version, you're gonna have 9 different maps to play. Reading them maps out, we have Aiken, I'm sorry if I pronounce any of these wrong, Ardennes Forest, the Flak Tower, Gibraltar. Now these ones have MPUI in front of it, but I'm just assuming that that's what it says within the code. It's actually called Battleship, Cannon Farm, Carentan. I think that's a remake of a certain map. I'll try and find a photo for you guys. If I can, it'll be on screen right now. France Village, London, and Pointe de Hook. Now a few of those maps, obviously we've already played within the beta. I think there's only 4 maps that we've played so far. I think it was like the Ardennes Forest, Gibraltar, Pointe de Hook, and Aiken, I do believe. So all them other maps that I mentioned, they are brand new. We have never ever heard of them before, and it's really cool to see them in just like the list on the screen. It gets me excited, I'm not gonna lie. But moving on, we have the game modes as well. So we have Team Deathmatch, War, Domination, Hardpoint, Capture the Flag. I know a lot of people wanted that back, and it is back. Search and Destroy, that is just a main. That is has to be in there, so obviously search and destroy is there. Kill confirmed, free for all, and then Gridiron. What the hell's Gridiron? Well, I did mention the uplink was in Call of Duty World War II. It didn't have to be called the same thing, so Gridiron is now your new uplink. And the description that comes along with it, throw or carry the ball into the enemy goal. Exactly what you do in uplink. Now let's just not look at this screen, let's actually look at some pictures of them playing uplink. Well, Gridiron, it's going to take a while to get used to that name. So, first things first, we're loading into Gridiron on Ardennes Forest. At the top left, throw or carry the ball into the enemy goal. So now what we're looking at is pretty much what it's going to look like when the enemy has the ball. Obviously at the top left, you can see near their base that someone has the ball, and also on the screen, there is a red target showing where the person is with the ball. So I think it's going to be like a kind of like fade in, fade out type effect of showing where the enemy's location is. I don't think it will be like a hard radar, because that'll be pretty hard for the person to run away from enemies. Now here's a picture of us actually face to face with the enemy who is holding the ball, so the objective, and then it's showing what it looks like when we shoot them. So obviously we get the hit marker, but because they do have the ball, they're going to have some kind of armor, and we'll look at the armor just in a second, so bear with me. Obviously when I shoot them, you can see that little icon below the hit marker. That is showing us that they have the ball, they have armor, so they're going to be protected, and they've taken that hit marker, and it's taken a bit of their armor off as well. Here's just another picture of the enemy standing in front of us. The map once again shows the location of the enemy, and it also looks like that they have like a red marker above their head, so you know which enemy is carrying the ball. So it's not like you see a bunch of 3 people and you got to try and guess. So that's a really cool feature as well. Now moving on to us holding the ball, you can now see that throw is right mouse, so on like Xbox is going to be right bumper, on PlayStation it's going to be R1, but also down the bottom you can now see that we have our armor bar. So that's going to show us how much armor we have, and then that red force field, like the red bubble in front of us, that's actually our scoring station. So I believe that they're on the red team right now. They have the ball and you can throw it in. That's going to be 1 point if they go off normal uplink rules, and then you run into the objective for 2 points. Pretty basic uplink, but now it's called Gridiron. You use a leather ball, all that type of stuff. But it's really cool that they've applied it into Call of Duty World War II. Now here's another picture. We're on the blue team this time, and we're just returning it to our base once again. Pretty much the same picture, just now we're on opposite teams. And then this last picture right here is when the person's actually thrown the ball, it's hit the objective, and you can see that this force field has now done some kind of effect, and it's letting you know that we have now scored. And down the bottom left, you have a score of 2-2. So I'm assuming that they just got 1 point for that. They've done it before. And yeah, just a really, really cool set of pictures that I had to show you guys. If you guys liked the video, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to share it with your friends, because like I'm saying, this stuff is not on the internet just yet. This is not in the game. You won't see it in the beta. The devs won't tell you about it. No one will tell you about it unless you share this video with your friends. So make sure to do so. Comment down below what you thought, and I hope you guys have a really good day. I'll see you guys later. Peace.